Now to the deadly building collapse near Miami Beach. Crews have rescued at least 35 people who were trapped underneath the rubble.
But 159 people are still unaccounted for as their families brace for the worst. CBS 2's Jessica Layton is here with the latest on the desperate search efforts. Jessica?
Desperate, absolutely. Dana and Jessica, and the number missing keeps changing, partly because authorities don't know exactly how many people were inside this building when it crumbled. Some families who know their loved ones are trapped inside have been critical that the search isn't moving nearly fast enough. Tonight, authorities say be assured they are putting their own lives on the line to find anyone who is still alive.
Using heavy equipment and their own hands, rescuers spent Friday digging through twisted steel, combing crumbled concrete, and climbing mountains of rubble in the painstaking search for life.
We will continue search and rescue because we still have hope that we will find people alive.
Search dogs, sonar equipment, and cameras all being used to look into the tiny pockets where people are still trapped.
We're listening for sounds. It's not specifically, human sounds. It could be, tapping. It could be steel, kind of twisting. It could be some of the debris kind of raining down.
There are stacks of destruction to get through. The collapse left 12 floors of the high-rise pancaked on top of one another. Entire units cut in half, exposing years' worth of personal belongings.
This was a picture that you see in magazines from terror attacks.
It's so hard to hold out hope that people will be found alive, but the alternative is unfathomable for Josh Spiegel.
It's a struggle. We are praying every minute. We are hopeful that she's there, alive, and we're going to see her soon and be able to hold her hand and kiss her.
His mom, Judy, was sleeping in her 6th-floor condo when tragedy struck early Thursday morning. Judy and her husband, Kevin, lived on Long Island and in Westchester before moving to Surfside.
She connected with everybody. She was the glue in our family.
The family shared these photos with me that show the 66-year-old Judy surrounded by loyalty and love. Husband Kevin was in California and rushed home to catastrophe for his family and his community.
There are so many more people who are missing, and we pray and hope for every single one of them. There was a very friendly community. This is a very spiritual and religious Jewish community, which we're really connected to.
And so tonight, that husband, that family choose to cling on to faith that the beloved mother and grandmother will be found. Her daughter Rachel submitted a DNA sample to authorities yesterday just in case. Dozens of others there have done the same. Dana and Jessica.
Cannot imagine.
No, heartbreaking. Thanks, Jess.
Stay with CBS 2 for continuing coverage of the building collapse in Surfside. Look for updates on the search and rescue efforts on CBSNewYork.com.